Hi. So I am still in the process of creating the oil layers of Crowned with Glory. In the meantime, I wanted to share with you my Just Because bouquets. I'm going to show you the whole process of how I made these. And I just love these little guys. They are about 5 inches and they're squares. And you can sit them on your counter because they're cradled. You can put them on your mantle, you can put them on your desk, or you can hang them on the wall because they do still have space for you to hang them. So you can do so many different things with these, and it's a nice way that you can give somebody or yourself a bouquet that will not die. So they last. So I'm going to show you this as I share with you some thoughts that I have about purpose and pursuing your passions. See you in a minute. All right. So this is a 5 inch square. It's cradled, prepped canvas that I've painted with a few layers of one of my favorite colors, phthalo blue. I then painted some abstract areas with Mars black to add contrast that'll show through nicely under some of the layers that I'm going to apply later. And I scratched in just some extra marks for abstraction and interest in that black. Next, I began layering some leaves and branches in colors that will harmonize well with the colors that I know I'm going to use later for my blooms and florals. Throughout the process, I have a plan, but I'm really trying to focus on staying loose, not overthinking like I can tend to do sometimes, and just trying to enjoy the process and allow my bouquets to freely unfold because it always turns out better when I do that. So, as we continue watching the painting process, I want to ask you a few questions. What is purpose? Like when I say pursue your purpose, like I often do, what does that mean to you? What does it mean for someone to pursue their purpose? And do you think that's even something that's important to do? Some people describe our purpose as the reason we were created. Others consider one's purpose to be who we were meant to be and the things that we were created to do. So let me ask you, are you being who you were created to be and doing what you were created to do? Sometimes by default, I think we end up doing one of the first things that we find we're good at. Not even like the thing we're best at, but one of the first things that we're kind of good at. And especially that's true if it seems practical. And I get that because I did that for a while too. But I'm so happy that God didn't leave me there. He didn't let me stop at that because that was okay. But I believe that life is too short to spend our days never fulfilling our true purpose. Plus, God's plans for us are just way too good to miss. So that makes me think of when we buy new appliances or gadgets or anything of worth, we tend to consult like an owner's manual or at least the people who work in the store where we bought it, who've been trained on how it works. Likewise, I believe it's best that we consult our creator. We have a creator who actually wants to know us and who does know us and wants us to know him. So, as we seek to understand the reason we were created, we can seek his help in fulfilling those purposes and understanding what it is that we're here to do. I find that there are things about us that kind of hint at our purpose, like what things come easily to you. Like with what things do other people ask for your help? How does God use you to help other people solve their problems? That kind of thing. Also, if provided unlimited access to money, what would you do with your time? Like if you did not have to work for money and you had everything you wanted, everything you needed, what would you do? What would your days look like? And what would you do with your time? All of those are really, I think, good hints at your purpose. And you could look on the other end of the spectrum too, because, and that might be surprising, but often it's in the areas of life where we find the most challenges that the Lord captures our heart and eventually changes our lives in order to show us and other people what He can do. He heals us and empowers us and helps us to then help others who struggle with the same things that we struggled with. So, where have you struggled the most? What do you think of as like your issues? All the things that I considered issues are things that I'm called or made to solve in the lives of others. That's what I'm finding. So that may be the area in which you can encourage and inspire other people. For more clarity and ways you can lean into your gifts and strengths, there are tools online that can be really helpful, like spiritualgiftstest.com, temperancetest.com. There are just all kinds of different personality and gifting tests that are free online. It takes time, it takes introspection and honesty to dare to dream at all, let alone to choose to follow your passions. And it takes courage to actually pursue your purpose. But the fulfillment and joy of living boldly as your authentic, whole self will be well worth it. I believe in you. I believe you can do this. I believe it's worth it. And I'll be out here doing it with you. So we'll encourage one another. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you are daring to do. Tell me what your passions are. Tell me what you are pursuing, or even tell me that you're scared. I've been there, but at this point, I'm more afraid of missing out on the good things that God has planned for me than I am just staying in the same place. So here I am out here with you. Don't be afraid. Let's do this. I really appreciate you watching, and I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I love painting just because bouquets. And as a bonus for this video, if you'd like to purchase a just because bouquet, let me know in the comments and I will ship one to you for only $27. That's about $10 less than regular price. Plus, I'll pay for your shipping anywhere in the United States or in Canada. Until next time, take care and dare to pursue your purpose. See you soon.